There's no sense here, though, of the importance or particular weight we put on any of these things that we talked about. So maybe we sort of want to review and get some sense if we think that's a particularly vital issue.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to leave a review?
Yeah, if you want to sort of go around.
There's another sheet underneath. I don't know if you want to. How you want to do it, it's up to you.
I'll start colouring things in. Yeah, I think that's right.
Colour code.
Get some gold for.
How will we know what the colours represent?
Well, we'll put a little key.
Oh my God. A key as well. Okay. So, this is very complicated.
Do you want me to just, I don't know, just give you a quick review?
Have a quick review of the main points that you got down, and if there's anything people feel that's not there, we'll add them in, and then we can start colour coding.
It's useful, fringe parties are useful. Our party is in fact the enemy of democracy. We talked about direct action and saying fuck you to housing developers, the role that should play. We talked about whether people actually really care and do people want to be involved and engaged. We said, yeah, probably they want a choice of A and B. There was a brief sort of raising of the idea of information. How are people educated and informed about what's going on? But we didn't discuss that very much further. We just mentioned the Magna Carta there. We talked about the systems of democracy outside of just the parties, so the professionalisation of politics and the voting system. And then we talked about money, and I did miss a bit, but like generally sort of think the idea that money is power and is doing sort of more democratic control of the money.
Yep.
So those are the sort of areas. And there's something sort of accountability. Do we hold people to their promises enough? Obviously we didn't.
Anything missing that we talked about, or are people happy with that? That's a kind of the main issues that we've been talking about.
I didn't hear you mention actual corporations as opposed to separate from money, which seemed to be...
The corporatocracy. The corporatocracy.
Yes.
Which does exist as a word. I use it in my writings, but people say, what is this? Corporatocracy. Mixture of the corporations and democracy, the corporatocracy.